What's up, YouTube? This your boy, the Travel Trucker, man. We back with another video, man. Hey, do me a favor, man. If you're new to the channel, man, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, man. Well, today is Thursday. We just finished traffic school out in London. I had got a speeding ticket out in London. I can speak about it now because I beat the case. We went in traffic school. Not that it had any bearing on my American driving record, but you know, I didn't want to be out of London and, you know, and I get stopped again or whatever, and they, you know, put points on my license or whatever, you know. So I went in and did the traffic school and whatnot. But I wanted to talk to y'all about something, man. Never let one bad apple in trucking or one bad company deter you from getting out of trucking. You know, I had this one dude, I'm gonna put his comments up here. He was like, "Oh, I'm done with trucking. I'm ready to move on." Yada yada yada. And it just led me to, you know, want to say this. You're gonna have bad dispatchers. You're gonna have bad brokers. You're gonna have bad driver managers. You're gonna experience some of that in trucking. If you stick around long enough, you're gonna have some people with bad dealings, and you should not let that put a bad taste in your mouth going into the next company that you may move on with. Always go into stuff with an open mind. Always go into a new trucking company with a clean slate. You know, for you new guys out there that's just getting into trucking, you're not going to be at the first company you start at forever. You're not. I mean, it happens, but most 90% of truck drivers never finish off at the company they started at. You're going to move around 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times in your trucking career. The beauty of the CDL is you can move anywhere. You can go to any state, any country, for the most part, and drive trucks. So there's no point in you staying with a company. The good thing about trucking, it's one of the few professions where you could go up and pay every time you leave a company. Instead of you going to a 9 to 5, or, you know, in the business world, where you got to start at the bottom in these companies. They don't care if you got a college degree. If you're the new guy in there, you're going to start at the bottom of that company, just like with attorneys or lawyers. You can't come out of law school and think you're going to make Willie Gary money, or, you know, whoever, you know, Gordon and Donner money. That ain't how attorney work. You got to put in your time. You got to go be a public defender making nothing. You got to go work at a company, a law office. You can't just make partner off the street. That ain't how law works. So with trucking, you can go from company to company and elevate your pay each time that you move up a tier. You get paid off your time and service. You get paid off your road time, your mileage, your over the road OTR experience. Your logs go with you forever. You know, your last 7-day logs before you leave a company, they're there forever. Now all you got is your 7-day logs. So never let a bad experience with a company say, "Oh, screw trucking," or "Trucking ain't for me." Nothing. Listen, bro, I promise you, there's a company out there for everybody. There's a company out there for everybody to join if you know where to look. Okay, you know, the company that you start with, 9 times out of 10 is going to be a feeder company where you just want to get your experience in. Okay, so you may got to start at a Warner or a Swift, you know, just to get to your dream company of Jordan Carriers or TMC. You know, you may want to go work in the wind division at Jordan Carriers. You can't go in the wind division straight out of CDL school to Jordan Carriers. You got to go put in your service somewhere, whether it's at Jordan Carrier Flatbed or with a bottom feeder company, you know, PAM, you know, CR England, one of them types. So, and they going to try you, you know, KLLM, you know, they going to try you. Prime, they going to try you. You just got to be at peace with that, knowing what you're getting yourself into. So, long as you know that, you'll never be disappointed. You know, you got to treat it like a video game. Like when you go to orientation, they're going to try you. It's the same thing that I had to go through when I was in the Marines. I knew I was joining America's finest fighting force, so I knew it was going to be some games played in boot camp. But I had that in my mind. I never took none of what the drill instructors was doing to me seriously, because at the end when I graduated, they dapped me all up. "Hey man, boy, you got heart. Man, this shit ain't nothing, man. Get to the fleet, do your thing, get promoted, take care of your family." That was cool. You know, but while they in there, they the worst person in the world to you. Like them driver managers. They're going to be hard on you. "Hey, you need to get this load here at this time." But then when you get there, man, you got a whole 4-hour window. Once you figure out that 90% of what the dispatcher is saying is BS. This gave me the pickup number, the drop off, the BOL, the shipping document number, and I figured that rest out of my own. When they got to be there by, you can call the customer, hey, what time y'all take delivery? Like, okay, when I was at Melton, I think my dispatcher was Sheena or Shayna. She had a big thing over, don't deliver before this time. No, you can't. Bro, I called the customer, bro. Shit, we open at 6 o'clock. You can bring it before then. You can get it before our schedule start. We can get you out the way. Sheena come into work. Hey, Sheena, I already got that load off. Oh, you already got that off? You moving too fast. Hey, look here, Sheena. You trying to bird feed me so y'all can pace yourself. I don't work like that. The customer side can get it off. I'm not finna sit there. I'm going to get it off. Who the hell waits to their appointment? Nobody in history of trucking waits to their appointment. So I didn't know that until as I went down the line as time went on that, no, nobody follows their appointment time. You always want to get there early so you can see you can get unloaded early. You know, and I was following her lead the whole time. She holding me back, messing up my money. I'm missing out on money dealing with her. So once I figured that out, man, this trucking became easy to me. So, you know, some driver managers, they ain't never been in the truck. Dispatchers never been in the truck. There's some old white lady working up in there. They never been in the truck. You know, like the last dispatcher I had, best dispatcher I ever had in my life. Okay, she had never drove a truck, but she was so family oriented. If I could take her and put her in my pocket, I would. Debbie, I know you watch my videos. If I could take you everywhere I went, I would take you. I promise you. But that ain't how life works. I wish I could take my favorite dispatcher and implant her in every company, but everybody don't think like that. Just like I said, when she leave whatever that company I was at that I left, they going to shit. I don't give a damn who they replace her with. But you're going to have some good, bad, and ugly. For the majority, you're going to have good experiences in trucking. It's all about what you make of it. So when that one dispatcher try you or don't get you home on time, don't take it personal. It's just one person you're dealing with. Because I promise you, the next person may not try you like that. You're going to have a different experience. When you be in it enough, you'll be able to call, hey, look here, man, I ain't got time for this, and that. You keep it real with them. Some dispatchers going to respect it. Some people going to take it disrespect. You need to ask for a different driver manager. So, you know, as long as you understand that, you'll go far. But that's all, guys. I'm finna get here and go to get my son a sub. And I'm finna get back to the house because it's too hot to be outside in South Florida. I appreciate y'all, and I'm going to see y'all on the next one.